Welcome to Psych IQ, your go-to destination for exploring the depths of human psychology and relationships. In today's discussion, we're diving into the fascinating world of polyamorous relationships. As societal norms evolve, more individuals are exploring alternative relationship structures that go beyond traditional monogamy. Join us as we unravel the complexities of polyamory, debunk common misconceptions, and shed light on the dynamics of love and intimacy in non-monogamous settings. 1. Defining polyamory. Polyamory, a term derived from the Greek roots poly, meaning many, and amor, meaning love, encompasses a diverse spectrum of relationship structures and orientations that challenge traditional notions of monogamy. At its core, polyamory is about embracing the possibility of loving and being intimate with multiple partners simultaneously, with the consent and knowledge of all individuals involved. In polyamorous relationships, individuals have the freedom to form emotional and/or sexual connections with multiple people, acknowledging and honoring the complexity of human desire and connection. Unlike monogamous relationships, which typically prioritize exclusivity and commitment to a single partner, polyamory celebrates the diversity of love and intimacy, recognizing that one person may not fulfill all of an individual's needs and desires. Central to the concept of polyamory are principles such as open communication, honesty, and mutual consent. Transparency and trust form the foundation of polyamorous relationships, enabling partners to navigate complex emotions and dynamics with integrity and respect. Each individual has the autonomy to define the terms of their relationships and negotiate boundaries that honor everyone's needs and desires. Polyamory is not a one-size-fits-all approach to relationships. Rather, it encompasses a wide range of configurations and dynamics, each reflecting the unique needs and preferences of the individuals involved. Some polyamorous relationships may involve primary partnerships with secondary or tertiary connections, while others may prioritize non-hierarchical structures where all relationships are considered equal. It's important to recognize that polyamory is distinct from other forms of non-monogamy, such as open relationships or swinging, which may involve casual or purely sexual interactions with outside partners. While polyamory may include elements of sexual freedom and exploration, its focus is on building meaningful and intimate connections with multiple partners based on emotional compatibility and mutual respect. In summary, polyamory challenges traditional norms of monogamy by embracing the possibility of loving and being intimate with multiple partners simultaneously. It prioritizes open communication, honesty, and mutual consent, allowing individuals to explore the depths of human connection and desire in diverse and fulfilling ways. 2. Core principles. At the heart of polyamory are principles such as open communication, honesty, and mutual consent. Transparency and trust form the foundation of polyamorous relationships, enabling partners to navigate complex emotions and dynamics with integrity and respect. Each individual has the autonomy to define the terms of their relationships and negotiate boundaries that honor everyone's needs and desires. Polyamory operates on a set of core principles that form the ethical and relational framework guiding the dynamics of non-monogamous relationships. These principles serve as the bedrock upon which polyamorous individuals build their connections and navigate the complexities of love and intimacy. At the forefront of polyamory is open communication, a commitment to honest and transparent dialogue between all parties involved. Effective communication is essential for establishing mutual understanding, expressing needs and desires, and navigating potential conflicts or challenges that may arise within the relationship dynamic. Polyamorous individuals prioritize clear and respectful communication as a means of fostering trust, empathy, and connection with their partners. Honesty is another fundamental principle of polyamory, underpinning the integrity of the relationship structure. Polyamorous individuals strive to be truthful and forthcoming about their feelings, intentions, and actions, ensuring that all partners are fully informed and consenting to the dynamics of the relationship. By cultivating a culture of honesty and vulnerability, polyamorous relationships create space for authenticity and emotional intimacy to flourish. Mutual consent forms the cornerstone of ethical non-monogamy, emphasizing the importance of enthusiastic and ongoing agreement from all individuals involved. Polyamorous relationships prioritize the agency and autonomy of each partner, ensuring that decisions about boundaries, agreements, and new connections are made with full consent and respect for everyone's wishes. Consent is not only sought, but actively valued and affirmed as a fundamental aspect of ethical polyamory. Respect for boundaries and agreements is integral to the health and sustainability of polyamorous relationships. Partners establish clear boundaries and agreements regarding their emotional, sexual, and relational needs, and they commit to honoring these agreements with integrity and sensitivity. Respect for boundaries cultivates a sense of safety, trust, and emotional security within the relationship dynamic, empowering individuals to express their needs and preferences without fear of judgment or coercion. Additionally, empathy and compassion are essential principles that underpin polyamorous relationships, fostering understanding, validation, and support for each partner's emotional experiences and perspectives. Polyamorous individuals strive to cultivate empathy by actively listening, validating feelings, and offering emotional support and validation to their partners. By practicing empathy and compassion, polyamorous relationships create a nurturing and supportive environment where individuals can explore their emotions and vulnerabilities with trust and authenticity. Polyamory is guided by core principles of open communication, honesty, mutual consent, respect for boundaries, and empathy. These principles form the ethical foundation of polyamorous relationships, fostering trust, intimacy, and connection between partners as they navigate the complexities of love and intimacy beyond the confines of traditional monogamy. 3. Types of polyamory. Polyamory encompasses a rich tapestry of relationship configurations and dynamics, each reflecting the unique needs, preferences, and values of the individuals involved. From hierarchical structures to non-hierarchical arrangements, polyamorous relationships offer a diverse range of options for exploring love and intimacy beyond the constraints of traditional monogamy. One common type of polyamory is hierarchical polyamory, where individuals prioritize certain relationships over others based on established hierarchies. In hierarchical polyamory, partners may designate one relationship as primary, with secondary or tertiary connections occupying a lower rung on the hierarchical ladder. Primary partners often share significant life decisions, cohabitate, or have legal commitments such as marriage or co-parenting responsibilities, while secondary or tertiary connections may be more casual or limited in scope. Hierarchical polyamory provides structure and clarity within the relationship dynamic, allowing partners to navigate multiple connections with a sense of stability and security. On the other hand, non-hierarchical polyamory rejects the notion of hierarchical distinctions, viewing all relationships as equal in value and importance. In non-hierarchical polyamory, each connection is afforded the same level of respect, consideration, and autonomy, regardless of the length of time or depth of emotional investment. Partners in non-hierarchical polyamorous relationships prioritize egalitarianism, fluidity, and flexibility, allowing each relationship to evolve organically based on the needs and desires of the individuals involved. Non-hierarchical polyamory promotes a sense of inclusivity and collaboration, encouraging partners to co-create relationship structures that honor everyone's autonomy and agency. Solo polyamory represents another variation of polyamorous relationships, wherein individuals maintain autonomy and independence while engaging in multiple connections. In solo polyamory, individuals prioritize their individual needs, goals, and personal growth, viewing relationships as enriching experiences rather than sources of identity or validation. Partners in solo polyamorous relationships maintain separate living spaces, finances, and social circles, allowing each connection to thrive independently while honoring the autonomy and agency of all individuals involved. Solo polyamory celebrates self-discovery, exploration, and personal sovereignty, empowering individuals to embrace their unique path to fulfillment and happiness. Polyamory also encompasses a variety of relationship configurations and dynamics beyond hierarchical and non-hierarchical structures. Some individuals practice relationship anarchy, rejecting traditional labels and hierarchies in favor of complete autonomy and flexibility in their connections. Others may engage in polyfidelity, forming closed or semi-closed networks of committed partners who agree to exclusivity within the group while maintaining autonomy outside of it. In summary, polyamory encompasses a diverse spectrum of relationship types and dynamics, ranging from hierarchical and non-hierarchical structures to solo polyamory and relationship anarchy. Each type of polyamory offers unique opportunities for exploring love, intimacy, and connection beyond the confines of traditional monogamy, empowering individuals to create relationship structures that align with their values, preferences, and aspirations. 4. Managing jealousy and insecurity. One of the most common challenges in polyamorous relationships is navigating jealousy and insecurity. In a society that often equates love with exclusivity, it's natural for individuals to experience feelings of jealousy when their partner is involved with someone else. However, polyamory encourages introspection and communication, allowing partners to address underlying insecurities and cultivate compersion, the ability to find joy in their partner's happiness with others. In polyamorous relationships, managing jealousy and insecurity is a common and ongoing challenge for many individuals. While jealousy is a natural human emotion that arises in response to perceived threats to our relationships or sense of self-worth, it can become particularly pronounced in non-monogamous settings where multiple partners are involved. However, with open communication, self-awareness, and proactive strategies, polyamorous individuals can navigate jealousy and insecurity in healthy and constructive ways. The first step in managing jealousy and insecurity is acknowledging and normalizing these emotions within the context of polyamory. Rather than viewing jealousy as a sign of weakness or inadequacy, polyamorous individuals recognize it as a natural response to the complexities of navigating multiple relationships. By reframing jealousy as a signal of unmet needs or unresolved fears, individuals can approach it with curiosity and compassion, seeking to understand its underlying triggers and root causes. Effective communication plays a crucial role in addressing jealousy and insecurity within polyamorous relationships. Partners are encouraged to openly discuss their feelings, concerns, and boundaries in a safe and non-judgmental environment. By sharing their vulnerabilities and insecurities with each other, individuals can foster empathy, understanding, and mutual support, strengthening the emotional bond between them and creating a sense of solidarity in navigating challenges together. Moreover, practicing compersion, the ability to find joy and fulfillment in our partner's happiness with others, can be a powerful antidote to jealousy and insecurity in polyamorous relationships. By cultivating a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity, individuals can reframe jealousy as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery, recognizing that their partner's connections with others enrich rather than diminish their own relationship. Self-care and self-awareness are essential components of managing jealousy and insecurity in polyamorous relationships. Individuals are encouraged to prioritize their own emotional well-being by engaging in activities that promote self-love, self-compassion, and self-care. Additionally, cultivating self-awareness through practices such as mindfulness, journaling, or therapy can help individuals identify and address underlying insecurities and triggers, empowering them to respond to jealousy with greater clarity and resilience. Establishing and respecting boundaries is another key aspect of managing jealousy and insecurity in polyamorous relationships. Partners collaboratively negotiate agreements and boundaries that honor everyone's needs and comfort levels, ensuring that each individual feels safe and respected within the relationship dynamic. By honoring these boundaries and respecting each other's autonomy, individuals can mitigate potential triggers for jealousy and insecurity and foster a culture of trust and security within the relationship. In summary, managing jealousy and insecurity in polyamorous relationships requires a combination of open communication, self-awareness, empathy, and boundary setting. By normalizing and acknowledging these emotions, cultivating compersion, prioritizing self-care and self-awareness, and establishing and respecting boundaries, individuals can navigate jealousy and insecurity in healthy and constructive ways, strengthening their connections and fostering a sense of security and fulfillment within the relationship dynamic. 5. Communication and negotiation. Effective communication is essential for navigating the complexities of polyamorous relationships. Partners must be able to openly discuss their needs, boundaries, and concerns, fostering a culture of trust and transparency. Negotiating agreements and revisiting them regularly ensures that everyone's needs are met and that conflicts are addressed promptly and respectfully. Communication and negotiation are foundational pillars of polyamorous relationships, providing the framework for navigating the complexities of multiple partnerships with honesty, integrity, and respect. In polyamory, effective communication goes beyond mere conversation. It is a dynamic process of sharing thoughts, feelings, needs, and boundaries openly and authentically. Open communication begins with a commitment to honesty and transparency among all partners involved. Polyamorous individuals strive to communicate openly about their desires, intentions, and experiences, fostering an environment of trust, vulnerability, and mutual understanding. By sharing their thoughts and feelings candidly, individuals create space for empathy, validation, and support within the relationship dynamic. Active listening is another essential component of communication in polyamorous relationships. Partners are encouraged to listen attentively to each other's perspectives, validate their experiences, and respond with empathy and compassion. By practicing active listening, individuals demonstrate respect for each other's autonomy and agency, fostering a sense of validation within the relationship dynamic. In addition to verbal communication, nonverbal cues such as body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice also play a significant role in conveying meaning and emotions within polyamorous relationships. Partners are encouraged to pay attention to these subtle cues and respond with sensitivity and empathy, fostering deeper connection and understanding between them. Effective communication also involves regular check-ins and reassessments of the relationship dynamic. Polyamorous individuals engage in ongoing dialogue about their needs, desires, and boundaries, revisiting agreements and renegotiating boundaries as necessary to ensure that everyone's needs are met and respected. By prioritizing regular communication and negotiation, individuals create space for growth, evolution, and mutual understanding within the relationship dynamic. Negotiation is an integral part of communication in polyamorous relationships, allowing partners to collaboratively establish agreements and boundaries that honor everyone's needs and comfort levels. Partners engage in open and respectful dialogue about their desires, expectations, and boundaries, seeking to find common ground and mutual understanding. Negotiation involves compromise, flexibility, and empathy as partners work together to create relationship structures that are inclusive, sustainable, and fulfilling for everyone involved. Conflict resolution is another important aspect of communication and negotiation in polyamorous relationships. When conflicts arise, partners are encouraged to address them promptly and constructively, seeking to understand each other's perspectives, find common ground, and work toward resolution collaboratively. By approaching conflicts with empathy, respect, and a willingness to compromise, individuals strengthen their connections and foster a sense of trust and resilience within the relationship dynamic. Communication and negotiation are essential components of polyamorous relationships, providing the framework for navigating the complexities of multiple partnerships with honesty, integrity, and respect. By prioritizing open communication, active listening, regular check-ins, negotiation, and conflict resolution, individuals create space for empathy, understanding, and mutual growth within the relationship dynamic. 6. Dispelling myths and misconceptions. Polyamory is a relationship orientation that is often misunderstood and stigmatized in mainstream society, leading to a multitude of myths and misconceptions surrounding non-monogamous dynamics. By dispelling these myths and challenging common misconceptions, we can foster a greater understanding and acceptance of polyamorous relationships as valid and fulfilling forms of love and intimacy. One of the most pervasive myths about polyamory is that it is synonymous with promiscuity or infidelity. In reality, polyamory is grounded in the principles of honesty, transparency, and mutual consent, distinguishing it from behaviors such as cheating or non-consensual non-monogamy. Polyamorous individuals prioritize open communication and negotiation, seeking to build ethical and consensual relationships with the full knowledge and consent of all parties involved. Another common misconception about polyamory is that it is inherently unstable or chaotic. Contrary to this belief, polyamorous relationships can be just as stable, committed, and fulfilling as monogamous ones, provided that they are founded on clear communication, respect for boundaries, and mutual trust. Polyamorous individuals invest time and effort into cultivating healthy and sustainable connections, fostering a sense of security and emotional intimacy within the relationship dynamic. Polyamory is also often misunderstood as a lifestyle choice or phase, rather than a legitimate relationship orientation. In reality, polyamory is a deeply ingrained aspect of an individual's identity and relationship preferences, reflecting a genuine desire for intimacy, connection, and love with multiple partners. Polyamorous individuals come from diverse backgrounds and experiences, and their relationships are as varied and complex as those in monogamous settings. Furthermore, polyamory is sometimes misrepresented as a form of sexual deviance or immorality, perpetuating harmful stereotypes and judgments about non-monogamous relationships. In truth, polyamory is guided by principles of ethical non-monogamy, emphasizing consent, respect, and autonomy in all relationships. Polyamorous individuals navigate their connections with integrity and authenticity, challenging societal norms and redefining the boundaries of love and intimacy on their own terms. It's essential to recognize that polyamory is not a one-size-fits-all approach to relationships, and experiences may vary widely among individuals and communities. Rather than relying on stereotypes and assumptions, we must approach polyamory with empathy, openness, and a willingness to learn. By dispelling myths and misconceptions, we can create space for greater acceptance, understanding, and inclusivity of diverse relationship orientations and experiences. In summary, polyamory is often surrounded by myths and misconceptions that perpetuate stigma and misunderstanding. By challenging these myths and promoting accurate information, we can foster greater acceptance and understanding of polyamorous relationships as valid and fulfilling expressions of love and intimacy. Let's continue to educate ourselves and others about the realities of polyamory, promoting empathy, respect, and inclusivity in all relationships. 7. Benefits of polyamory. Polyamorous relationships offer a multitude of benefits, including increased emotional support, diversified experiences, and opportunities for personal growth. By embracing love in its many forms, polyamorous individuals can cultivate deeper connections and explore facets of themselves that may remain undiscovered in monogamous settings. Polyamory offers a multitude of benefits that contribute to the richness, depth, and fulfillment of relationships beyond the confines of traditional monogamy. By embracing love in its many forms and exploring connections with multiple partners, polyamorous individuals can experience a variety of personal and relational advantages that enhance their well-being and sense of fulfillment. One of the primary benefits of polyamory is increased emotional support and intimacy. With multiple partners, individuals have access to a diverse network of emotional support, understanding, and validation, allowing them to navigate life's challenges with resilience and strength. Polyamorous relationships foster a culture of empathy, communication, and mutual care, creating space for deep emotional connections and vulnerability within the relationship dynamic. Diversified experiences represent another significant benefit of polyamory. By engaging in relationships with multiple partners, individuals have the opportunity to explore different aspects of themselves, their desires, and their interests in ways that may not be possible within the confines of a monogamous relationship. Each connection offers a unique perspective, energy, and dynamic, enriching the individual's life with new experiences, adventures, and insights. Polyamory also promotes personal growth and self-discovery. Through interactions with multiple partners, individuals confront their insecurities, fears, and limitations, fostering a deeper understanding of themselves and their relational patterns. Polyamorous relationships provide opportunities for introspection, reflection, and personal development, empowering individuals to cultivate self-awareness, resilience, and authenticity in all areas of their lives. Additionally, polyamory encourages autonomy and independence within relationships. Unlike monogamy, which often prioritizes merging identities and interests with a single partner, polyamory celebrates the autonomy and agency of each individual, allowing them to maintain separate identities, goals, and pursuits outside of the relationship. Polyamorous individuals have the freedom to pursue their passions, interests, and personal growth, while nurturing meaningful connections with multiple partners. Moreover, polyamory fosters a culture of compersion, the ability to find joy and fulfillment in our partner's happiness with others. By embracing compersion, polyamorous individuals transcend feelings of jealousy and possessiveness, celebrating their partner's connections and experiences as sources of joy and enrichment rather than threats to their own relationship. Compersion promotes empathy, generosity, and abundance within the relationship dynamic, creating space for mutual support, celebration, and growth among all partners involved. In summary, polyamory offers a myriad of benefits that contribute to the richness, depth, and fulfillment of relationships beyond the constraints of traditional monogamy. From increased emotional support and intimacy to diversified experiences, personal growth, autonomy, and compersion, polyamorous relationships empower individuals to explore the depths of love and connection in diverse and meaningful ways. Let's continue to celebrate the diversity and richness of polyamorous relationships, fostering empathy, understanding, and inclusivity in all forms of love and intimacy. As we conclude our exploration of polyamorous relationships, we invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Have you ever considered polyamory? Or do you have questions about navigating non-monogamous relationships? We'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned for more insightful discussions on human psychology and relationships here on Psych IQ. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for updates on our latest content. Until next time, keep exploring the intricacies of the human mind with us.